What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today we're going to go over a day trading recap. Nailed a real good one today. Check it out. Well, guys, so today started off with a little list. I didn't have a whole lot of stuff on watch. I tweeted it out. If you don't follow me on Twitter, link in the description section below. You'll find my Twitter there. You can follow me. I post my watch list pretty much every single morning there. I had IDXG on watch. I had EFOI on watch, Tesla on watch. And I'm not sure if I had MDRR on watch or not. Don't remember if I posted it on there. Regardless, I had small caps and large caps on stock on watch, and had one trade today. Real nice day, home run day. Oh, remember to smash the like button for me for the YouTube algorithm. It really helps out the channel a ton. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't. EFOI I had on watch because had a real nice gap up. Had price point I kind of like a lot. I like. I like stocks $20 and under when it comes to low floats. And EFOI has a, let me see if I can spot the float on it, 2.6 million shares on the float. So, I definitely had that one on watch, but it was a dud. As you can see right out of the gates, just faded, nothing there for me. Let's see here. IDXG had a real nice setup here. I missed it. I was already, I think, closing out my trades from the morning, so I missed out on IDXG. But IDXG, had a real nice quick little pop, came back down here, tested right in front of the lows, this $4 area, this 9 EMA, and found resistance here at VWAP for a minute, and then once it broke up above it, it held it, and that was your go-to right there. That would have been a real nice safe entry anywhere right here in this realm. Anywhere in this realm, and then just boom, first take profit, and then taking profits somewhere in here. If I would have held on to a little piece, maybe I would have lucked out and gotten this pop here. But I mean, any entry here in this 430s, taking profits off here in front of $5, that would have been a nice winner. Just because it was very, very low risk, in these 430s with a stop in the 420s, 10-cent risk basically at this point, with a shot at a real nice move. So I didn't take that, I didn't even trade it, wasn't watching it at that point. I had kind of tunnel vision this morning. Another one that made a real nice move, MDRR. This thing, I can imagine now the low float momentum chasers right out of the bell, just chasing this straight up. Some people got wrecked. Some people probably made a whole lot of money, and we'll probably see it on some YouTube videos here. But I don't chase any of this, just straight up moves. I wait for the pullbacks, and honestly, the only pullbacks here that were given were probably out of halts in this realm here for quick pops. But that was a very difficult trade there. I wasn't watching it because I was already in my trade. Right now, if it holds above VWAP here throughout the rest of the morning, well, not morning, it's 11:20, it's almost lunchtime here pretty soon. If it holds above VWAP during the lunchtime, we might see an afternoon squeeze on this one. So definitely something to keep on watch. So MDRR, that would have been the setup on it. Now what we'll do here is that we're going to jump over to my trade, which I'll show you the technical analysis behind it, which is very, very detailed. And then I'll show you the live trade on it. Made about $600 on it, just underneath $600 on the day. So can't really complain about that. It's a real nice day. And it's been something that I've been stalking for a while now. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen me talk about it as well. Also, remember to check out Webull, link in the description section. They have a desktop platform you can download now, and it has a paper trading account, which is really, really good, and it's free. So just download the app, put $100 into it. You're going to get 2 free stocks throughout this month, valued between $800 to $1,600. And then if you use your personal customer referral link and give it to a couple friends, if you get 3 people to sign up, you're going to get 15 free stocks. It's a no-brainer, guys. It's a ton of money for free. So check into that. Link in the description section to that as well. Now, Tesla, it was what I've been stalking for a minute. And why have I? Wow, it just made a new high, didn't it? Why have I been stalking Tesla? Well, because if you look at this 60-minute chart right here, you're going to notice a lot of resistance all throughout this area, which is 450, 450, 450. And we're going into earnings. So, it's kind of like one of those buy the rumor, sell the news type thing here. I'd imagine Tesla could run up real nicely into earnings before it sells off some. So maybe I'll look for a swing trade on it. But today I day traded it, And right here, right out of the morning, this thing just went, straight up from a low of 447. It went straight up to 458. That's like over 10 points right there. I did not chase any of that. I did not chase any of that. What I did was I waited for a pullback, and I'll show you the pullback I was waiting for at the moment. We didn't have any of this, obviously. We had this top, put out my Fibonacci retracement levels, and waited for this pullback into VWAP, 9 EMA, and the 38.2 Fibonacci level. And I waited for that pullback there. And I actually traded the stock itself because the options just haven't been moving as violently as I like. So I waited for the pullback into this zone and got long right in there, 100 shares. And when we got the quick pop, I added another 100 shares. So I added, 100 shares there in that 455 area, with my stop being basically 454. Real, tight. It's a real tight, like, stop loss area, and with a potential of, running right back up here to 458. So that was not a bad risk reward there. And it worked out perfectly great. We had a quick pop. I took some profit off, took more profit off. Then I held on to a little bit and trying to see if we were going to just hold above this 458 area. This same candle came all the way back down here, and I was kind of concerned that we might have one of these type of candles where we go from like 461 all the way down to 456. We have a huge multi-point candle like that onto the downside, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm just take off these last 75 shares. I scaled right out of it, and posted a real nice win on it. Let me grab here the live trade for you. As I do me a quick favor, check out hustlewithjessew.com. That's my website. You can go ahead and sign up there to my weekly list, and you'll be staying in tune to any news I might have coming up, which I will have some news coming up probably in the next month or two. So let's see, here's the live trade. Okay, so you see here I'm in 100 shares and right off of this bounce, and now I'm looking to see if we're going to go so I can add to it. This is a 4-minute trade, so it wasn't a very long trade at all. What I want you to notice, okay, is this. Look at the volume as we go, right? It's pretty big, and then look at the volume on the pullback. Really, well, you can't see because I'm in the way. Really small volume on the pullback. You see how we're pulling in, very small volume, and we pop off of it with big volume. Wow, it's really going now. Okay, so let me move myself back here. Let's click play, and you'll get to see this play out. So I'm in 100 shares at 455.34 cost average. I'm looking to add another 100. Okay, so I will add that 100 here pretty soon. Once I see that we're really going to hold this area and it's looking good, I automatically add my next 100 shares right there. Boom, add another 100 shares in 455.39, and let's go. We're off to the party at this point, right? We're going right there, bang, and we just keep going. So I put out an order to sell 50 shares. Boom, sell 50 shares. Now, of course, you see here, do $12,000. That's because, well, I'm in my full account. Like, I threw everything at this. We're talking about a $90,000 position, right? A little bit over $90,000. And I'm trading in a $30,000 account or so. So I'm in my full account plus margin on that. So that's why you see that going off there. And then, right there, sold 50 shares. And I'm looking to see if we're going to get a quick push. We started to get that big push there. I put out another order to sell at 458, another 50 shares. And I get that fill here soon. Boom, I get that fill right there in front of the high of the day. Wanted to take off another 50 there just in case we double top. You never know. You just really never know. And right there, we're going. So I'm like, okay, this is beautiful. This is what I want to see. I'm up $300 in those last 100 shares that I have there. So I saw another 25 shares there. I really should have sold more. Just sell 25 shares there. And then I want to hold these 75s to see if we're going to break over 460. We kind of find resistance in that zone. So I'm like, oh, come on, man. And we start to come back all the way down like that. I'm like, don't don't want to see one of these nasty wicks get under 457 and then pack right back down to 455. I didn't want that to happen to me. So I sell out of the last 75 right in here somewhere. Right there, I sell out of the last 75, which I guess I could have just held on to it. But I really, I don't like to have winning trades become losing trades, or just not take the full potential out of them in a sense. So, I sell out, which is a mistake, because we grinded our way up higher to 460 zone, and could have been a nice, heftier take profit on those last 75 shares. I'll show you right here, $3 and change a share, $2 and change, $1.90. So that's basically $2 a share. Right there, made 592 bucks. So real nice little trade there. Can't complain too much about it. This drop right here is what I was concerned could happen at any point. So I wasn't going to be greedy, in other words. Now we recovered nicely here all the way to new highs, which was pretty grindy. I was eyeing those options, they were going like at $8 and change, so they really haven't moved a lot. Better off just trading the stock, in my opinion, here, and that's why I traded the stock itself. I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled on Tesla. If it decides to hold those 460s, maybe there'll be a swing trade in there, that I can take and just hold on to it for a day or two, see what it does. But for now, I'm done on the day. $600 on the day, I'll take that any day, guys. I've been talking about this 460, 450 break to 460 target for days on Twitter. 4 days I've been talking about this. So I hope you were eyeing it and took advantage of it. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below for me. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video, and I'll catch you on the next one.